This card right here, it's worth about $380, but this one, same card, just slapped with a little plastic case, $1,040 plus. That's 3 times the money. So yeah, grading can turn your card into treasure. But here's the problem. Most cards aren't worth grading at all. I've seen people waste thousands grading cards that'll never profit. And I've also seen folks sell raw cards for pennies only to watch someone else grade them and cash out. So today, we're fixing that. We're breaking down exactly how to tell if your card is a gold standard or a money pit. Please note, this video is specifically tailored for those considering card grading as a financial decision, not for collectors grading purely for personal enjoyment. Our focus will be on maximizing returns, assessing market value, and strategic grading for investment purposes. I'll cover some of the issues that make some cards not worth grading or profitable, and I'll provide my input to help you maximize your profit.
All right, let's get this party started.
Now let's start digging. Today, we will use PSA as a reference when sending Pokemon cards for grading. We will use their current pricing to determine if the cards you have currently are worth grading and profitable. We will only discuss the PSA Gem Mint 10 price, just so we don't prolong the video. Now let's dissect the costs one by one. When sending cards for grading, there are costs incorporated, and they are as follows: grading fees, shipping fees, return shipping fees, upcharge fees if your card went above the estimated value. Let's take this ENS Zoroark EX Hyper Rare Raw as an example. Right now, the raw card's market value is $19.41, but if you get it graded as a PSA 10 Gem Mint, the last sold price from eBay was $83. Now, here's the real question. Is slabbing this card worth it? Let's break it down. Raw card value, $19.41 grading fee, $24.99 shipping fee, $19.99 return shipping fee, $19.99 total cost, $84.38. We've got the costs, right? Now, subtract the current PSA 10 price from the total, and boom, you're left with negative $1.38. That doesn't look good, right? So let's do the math and get the actual profit margin of the card we sold. To get the profit margin, we need to follow this formula: revenue minus cost of goods sold divided by revenue times 100. Now let's plug in the numbers. $83 minus $84.38 divided by $83 times 100 equals negative 1.66%. Now that's a bad margin. Therefore, this card is not worth grading if you are planning to sell it. Here's the golden rule I've learned from years of selling. Always aim for at least a 20% profit margin. That's your bare minimum. Why? Because you've got to factor in all the hidden costs, your time, effort, gas, sanity, you know, the real expenses. So yeah, profit is sweet, but margin is what keeps you winning long term. Alright, now that we've covered profit and loss, now let's talk about two big factors: turnaround time and risk. We all know grading takes forever. PSA's standard service claims 45 days. That's over 2 months.
I'm waiting.
And here's the kicker: modern Pokemon cards lose value fast. So by the time your slab comes back, that hot card might not be so hot anymore. Let's use ENS Zoroark X Hyper Rare again. Say you sent it off when a PSA 10 was $83, but by the time it returns, boom, value drops to $65.
What?
Time for some depressing math. New PSA 10 price $65, total cost $84.38. Now let's see if we make a profit on the new PSA 10 price. $65 minus $84.38 equals negative $19.38. Now that's worse than the first PSA 10 price.
I don't like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-da.
Now let's get the profit margin. $65 minus $84.38 divided by $65 times 100 equals negative 22.96%.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
That's way below our 20% minimum profit margin. Now, before you come at me with,
But the current price is higher.
relax.
Daddy, chill.
This is just a hypothetical to show how risky grading can be when prices move fast. Moral of the story, turnaround time isn't just about waiting, it's a race against depreciation. So before you slab, ask yourself, will this card still be worth it in 2 months? Alright, last but not least, demand. Just because your card's graded doesn't mean it'll sell. Let's be real, not every slab is a gold mine. So before you rush to PSA, ask yourself these key questions. 1. Is there actual demand? Check eBay sold listings. How many PSA 10s of your your card actually sold. No sales equals big red flag. A high grade means nothing if nobody wants it. 2. Is the price stable or rising? If the card's value is dropping like a rock, grading might just be an expensive goodbye to your profit. Look at price history. Is it trending up or is it a flash in the pan hype card? 3. Why this card? Is it ultra rare like a Moonbringer or just another modern chase card that'll be forgotten next set? Is there ongoing hype, playable in tournaments or fan favorite Pokemon? Bottom line, grading equals a bet on demand. No demand? Congrats, you just paid $25 plus to frame a card nobody wants. Do the research first. It'll save you time, money, and regret. Now that we have discussed all the issues when sending Pokemon cards for grading to PSA, here are my key takeaways. Never grade blindly. Always ensure a strong profit margin, 20 to 30% plus after fees. Monitor the market. If the card's value is falling, selling raw may be smarter. Stay updated. Hype cycles change fast. A card that's hot today may be worthless in 6 months. So, is your card worth grading? Let's find out. And hey, if you've got a card you're on the fence about, drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. See you on the next one.